Yeah, so this is a little example of switching on and off subnetworks. Let's have at first a look at the structure of the whole patch. We have two little networks, okay, each of which contains two LFOs, the upper one which is always active, and here the lower one which is switched on and off by the Bernoulli gate. The sounds come from kitchen sink, and the kitchen sink is modulated by both networks in different ways. I will explain it later. And the second voice, the bass voice, comes from Basel, and the only modulation which is going on in this voice is, except for the pitch, is the volume. The VCA is modulated by the upper network, the network which is always active. So the upper network, the one which is always active, modulates the feedback and the shape, whereas the lower network modulates the frequency, the amount of frequency modulation, and the frequency, the cut-off frequency of the VCF. The sound coming from kitchen sink is sent through the VCF, and the low-pass filter output is sent to reverb, and the direct output of kitchen sink is sent to the mixer as well as the reverb. So here in the mixer we mix the reverb, the filtered, the VCF and plus reverb part of the sound from kitchen sink, and the unchanged sound from kitchen sink, unchanged after modulation, of course. Yeah, so the pitches of both on VCOs are modulated by Rodel, the sequencer here, and the gate of kitchen sink comes from the gate of the sequencer. So, but now for the switch modulation, the switch functionality, each of the two LFOs is sent to an individual VCA, and this is necessary because we are using in this patch not the output of this whole subnet LFO1 modulating. I had a German lesson just before this. So eins, yeah, okay. So one. Yes. So LFO1 modulates the frequency of this LFO2 here, or the left LFO modulates the frequency of the right one, but also modulates this way. It also modulates directly through this VCA the filter frequency, and so it's not one network with one output, and I can switch this output on and off, but I have to switch both LFOs individually on and off, whereas while switching the right LFO on and off means switching the whole network on and off, means coming from here, so means switching the frequency modulation on and off, and switching the left LFO on and off means switching the modulation of the cutoff frequency on and off. Because we get inharmonic sounds when this second lower network here is active. You don't use a duty cycle of 50% with the clock for the Bernoulli gate here, but a duty cycle of, I don't know, perhaps 25 or 33%, as you see. When the level is high, and the random decision falls to the advantage of this network. It's only a short time, because then the next random decision is coming. Okay, what else is to say? I think nothing. So we can listen for a while, and then go to the next example.